Let's go. Let's go. The music is not pumping. What's going on? Come on.
We, let's dance. It's Friday.
Hello, 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 everyone.
Happy
So,
Friday, everyone.
it's Friday, Rojo. What is
Friday.
happening? Are you ready? Why are we still doing this? We should be out partying. Like we should be like at a warehouse.
Everyone is
Uh,
doing it. Everyone right now is like pouring right now.
yeah, man. So,
Are you gonna
today,
party today?
dude, I'm the most boring person. You know this. I don't party at all. My former partying lately has been using a workbench and ChatGPT and AI to create stupid apps.
I like that. I like that.
That's been my
Sounds like a
party.
fun party.
Where it's like, oh, look, I made this thing that nobody will use with ChatGPT and code.
And put it in
And,
Twitter. That's it.
and they put it on Twitter, and that's it. I mean, I'm actually learning because it does it, and then I analyze the code,
Ooh.
uh, and and anyway, I do edit like what the AI outputs, and then I do it like use it as a starting point.
Ooh.
But
Now,
then
now,
there's some stuff that
now
I don't
are
know
you a
how to do, so I will go with the AI. It's just like wrong, do it again,
So
which
now
is
you're
actually very similar to what we're going to be doing today because we're going to be reviewing portfolios, and basically we're going to be telling people wrong, do it again.
this is bad. I don't like it. Yeah. We
Yeah.
came to destroy.
So for everyone who's just joining, there's 90 people here. Rojo, that's pretty cool. So 90 people here. Hey, just leave a comment. If you're on YouTube or LinkedIn, we can read your comments here. So hey, just say hi. Maybe tell us where you're visiting us from, where you are. Like, say hi or good morning or good night, wherever, good evening, whatever you are, in your language. That's
Ooh.
a challenge. So I would love to see that. But and actually, let me just see it here. There you go. So if you want to see your comment there appearing, nobody has left a comment. So hey, be the first one there.
Yeah.
Rojo. So what is we're going to be doing
Some portfolio roasting.
portfolio reviews, correct? Uh, and ooh, Kate, hi from UK.
Like
Ooh,
UK.
hello, Kate. What time is it over there? Is it
I don't know.
must be a
But you
little
have
bit
to,
late.
you
Like
have to say it in UK accent.
I cannot do that. I'm pretty sure I sound like a dumbass. Like whenever I try to do like
The
the
UK accent.
British accent, because
Mm.
it will be like, hi, hi from the UK. No, that's really terrible, terrible.
Hey, we also have
1940.
comments from X. Kate
Uh,
is commenting from X.
Co- Kate is commenting what?
From X. Well, Twitter.
Oh, okay. So there's a challenge by Kate. She's saying, do bottle of water. So it will be the bottle of water. Yeah,
Bottle of water.
water. Ooh, that's a little bit more Australian, no? Uh, water. Uh, hey, we have more people. Hi, I am from. Let me remove the logo. The logo's on the way, dude. Come on. Let's remove the logo. Hey, technical producers, please. Oh, there you go. Or production team, remove the logo there. Do bottle of water. Come on, challenge me more, Kate. Uh, hey, but while Kate is challenging us, I would love to know, Rojo, what happened? Whoa, what is that?
Sorry.
What happened this week in your life? What is there? Was there anything interesting in your life during this week? For example, I heard that you're doing like a little iOS app. Maybe you
I'm
can
doing
tell us
a
about it.
little iOS app. Are we gonna show it today?
Yeah, maybe let's show it later. But maybe you can like, is there
Yeah.
something interesting in the iOS app and your process that maybe others should be aware of?
Um, I think something important is like I'm really excited of using all the new Swift UI things,
Oh,
but
dude,
I'm
me
not
too.
using.
I get so much FOMO whenever I see stuff
Yeah,
out there, and I've been wanting to
so like
learn to do something.
the mesh gradient things and stuff.
Oh,
Dude, it looks great, but I'm not working with iOS 18, but there is a specific reason. If I make an app for iOS 18, that will not work for everyone.
if you make an app for what?
For iOS 18.
The
Yeah,
newer
the
beta
newer
thing.
version, yeah,
Why?
because if we launch it, it will not work for everyone. It will work just for people with iOS 18. So I was like,
Oh,
okay, I
it's
like
not reverse compatible. You're gonna do something on iOS 18 that. Oh my god.
now you have to. There is like this section where you put, hey, where do you users should have at least this version, and I choose 17. I think it's a correct number. It's a good number.
Would you recommend the designers learn to do Swift UI design stuff on Swift?
Yep, a lot. I was talking the other day with a friend about this. I tell that I think all designers should know at least the principles of code,
What are the principles of code?
like to understand how it's structured, like to
I mean, like
understand
what kind of code? There's so many languages.
for the one you're working on. If you're working for Swift, hey, learn the basics of Swift. If you're working on websites, learn the basics of websites. What?
Was
Learn the
Well,
basics of websites.
did I show a little bit too much meat?
I don't think so.
No. No. Okay. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
What do you believe? What do you believe? You're a CEO.
I mean, for designers, like it's just the whole thing where it's like, should designers code? Yes, you should. Stop it. Don't even ask it. You should. I mean, you should be doing the basics. Like, at least you should know CSS. You know, like if you
At
know
least.
CSS, you're already an HTML structure. Just like because those two things translate really well to how other things are built. Maybe obviously your app and your developers are not using straight up HTML and CSS. They might be using React. They might be using other things, but like learning those basics like help you understand like how things are built, how the box model, how everything is inside a box, how things are just like children of parents and the structure of things and how when you structure things like they are presented on the web, like learning that I don't know, like
And to be
there's
honest,
still
to be honest,
debate about this, like
yeah,
people still debate this and I'm like, stop debating, just get learning
yeah,
and then tell me after learning, tell me if it was worth it or not, right?
yeah, exactly. And also, I just want to say, if you use Figma, you surely understand Flexbox, but you don't know that you understand Flexbox because you don't know CSS.
You know something that I wish Figma did better is that the subtleties on the namings of stuff. That I wish Figma actually used the correct naming of like how it's actually like, for example,
Flexbox.
corner radius.
Mm,
No, should be border radius. Don't call it corner radius because then like it's going to be confusing with developers. Like what? Yeah, and I know it's a stupid thing, but it's like those kinds of things where it's like let's make it easier for the designers. No, let's just make it easier for production.
yeah, exactly. And I have
Anyway,
to raise a hand here,
okay.
saying two things. The first one is that it results that in Swift is corner radius.
Oh,
but
really?
yeah, I
Oh, I
didn't knew
didn't
that.
know that.
I didn't
Okay,
knew that.
I didn't know that.
But
Maybe, maybe.
in web is not corner radius, and the most common apps are on web. So hey, make it. Well, I think you should
Apple
make.
always wanted to do things differently. Oh, well, we're different.
We're not using border radius. We're using corner radius.
It does make more sense to call it corner radius. I
Yeah.
will say that. It actually makes more sense. But if it is like what we should go to the HTML gods and tell them, guys, come on, change
You
it.
you you have to think different, perhaps.
You not differently, different.
Different.
Hey,
And yeah, so
and
just
Dev,
learn. And someone I think is
yeah,
Alejandro
it
Manso.
goes both ways. It goes like that's a great question for from Alejandro, where he asked like, and what about devs? Shouldn't they also learn? I hate. Okay, I'm going to just like hold on, reverse because like hate is a very strong word, and there's some people on my team that maybe they were gonna think that I hate them, but I think that there are some developers they would just like crap on UI stuff.
Yeah, like I don't care.
Yeah, but I think it's and that's why like stuff like a Tailwind and chat and stuff like this and just React components, like they're so prevalent in devs because like they don't want to be dealing with all that stuff, you know.
Exactly.
And it's okay. And you, us as designers, we should be just like, hey, also like for example, we're working on a new app and we keep exploring the designers, we keep exploring like new UIs and all this stuff, and the team I've been letting them like go a little crazy with their explorations, but now I'm like, guys, stop it. Just like, please, just we need to use out of the box components so we can implement this fast and we can put in the hands of users.
Exactly.
And once that happens and they tell us it sucks, then we can just like see our custom solution, you know? But like already, like there's a lot of components that already solve like 95% of the problems. So if you just adapt to what these out of the box components give you, uh, you're already almost there, you know.
Yeah,
And
exactly. Exactly.
exactamente.
Exactamente. Yeah, I believe that's why we use design system, because we want to build products fast.
And I think developers who are like, oh, this UI stuff, that complain. They complain because and most of the complaints I've come to realize that it's because it goes too far from the out of the box components.
Mhm.
Or there's stuff that is like, dude, what the hell is this color? Like, we had already established this color. Now you're bringing another color. Where did this color come from? Is this going to affect the system? Is this going to be just for this instance? And if it is just for this instance, shouldn't we just like using the other like developers like they're very systems oriented, and sometimes we designers like to break shit and we just like, well, why don't we use this other color and this other typography here, and just like in this context makes sense. And I am one of those people sometimes, but you're just making everyone's lives more difficult.
Harder. Yeah.
So
And you have to put in the balance. Hey, this is worth it or not?
yeah, exactly. And
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah, unless you are like,
Dude, I forgot that this is a channel for designers, and we're
oh,
just starting roasting them.
well, yeah, no. Well, sometimes we need to hear the truth, my friend. Right? Hey, so but we're not here to discuss the truth. We're here to destroy people's portfolios. Yeah, thank you. The production team is on fire right now. It's just like putting emojis and stuff. Uh, today, we some people were brave enough, courage. They had the courage to send a link to their portfolio for us to well review it and potentially destroy it and humiliate them in front of
And
273 people right now.
and then we will have the recording, so it will be
Yeah,
for it will be for
I
life.
don't know. Like I think there are some designers who actually like, hey, take it as a badge of honor, was like being roasted and just like, hey, look, it was like this, and look now how it is. So hopefully, designers out there take it like this. And if you were not roasting your portfolio, maybe some of the things that we mentioned here are still useful for you.
Yeah.
Because like maybe some of the things apply to you too. So hey, even if it's not your portfolio, maybe you still get a little bit of uh, nugget of knowledge.
And something important.
Yeah.
Our portfolio sucks.
So we're the worst people like this. Like, we shouldn't be allowed to do this. Like my portfolio, I haven't updated it since 2016. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just a little FYI, our portfolio sucks.
Wow, 8 years. And actually, we're going to talk about that because there's a lot of people who are like that, like us, that who don't update the portfolio and they wish they could, but they don't even know where to start. And we're building a tool to solve that. But hey, enough of commercials. Let's get into it. So
I will share my screen.
Bring Beatty here so she can tell us what's going on. Hey, Beatty, you're here. Can you tell us what should we do? We cannot hear you, Beatty Beers. Let me unmute you. There you go. Oh, no.
Nope.
Hola.
Hey.
Hola. So I prepared a Figma file. Oh, my head is really big.
Hey, what happened? Oh, hold on. Sorry, I don't know what happened. There you go.
Come on. I prepared a Figma file for you guys. We've been receiving a lot of portfolios, so thank you so much. Like, we have been sharing this destroymydesign.com website. That's where you can upload your portfolio, and you have to be brave enough to upload it. So we recognize that, and we appreciate all the uploads. Now I shared some portfolios. I selected some, and you will have to give your comments about each one of them. So
Okay.
if you want, we can start the roast.
By the way, just a note, I haven't seen these portfolios. I have no context. So this is going to be like me as someone who is looking to hire a designer. So as someone who's looking to hire a designer, I'm getting a list of portfolios, people who have applied, and I'm about to get in and start filtering out. Now, as someone who is trying to hire people, I don't have time, and I need to just like move quickly, So I have to.
What does?
Sorry. Hey.
Taco.
We have a new guest in this portfolio roasting session.
Is Nacho.
Another one. Another one. And yeah, I think maybe you should share your screen, Rojito.
Yeah, let's prepare. Let's share how is the
Yeah, we're gonna explain the rules of the session, and then we're gonna go over the portfolio roasting. Okay.
Sorry about that. We had a new member of the roasting family.
Oh yeah.
show the bird.
Taco is. Oh yeah, look at that. It's like you know they say that pets and their. I don't want to say owner because I don't think I'm your owner. The parents, pets and their parents look alike. This is totally that.
So Taco is ready, Rojo is ready. Pablo, are you ready?
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Okay, come on. Please share your screen, Rojito.
I'm sharing, right?
Oh, you're sharing now.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, cool.
So these are the things that we are going to review. That is clarity, fundamentals, creativity, projects, problem solving, details, and results. As Pablo mentioned, he will be the employer side, and I will be a little bit of tech side. Not a bunch, but it will be a little bit of tech side. I believe that. I'm like the dev team that is like, oh, I don't want to hire a new designer, but I have to be here.
Gotcha. You have to work with this person too. So you're like, do I want to receive the dev handoff from this person?
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Let's go. Let's review the first one.
Yeah.
And by the way, let's set a timer, BD. Let's set a timer of I don't know, 3 minutes per portfolio, so we don't go over that. And let's try to be quick. And that way, we get to review a lot of them. Yeah.
Yep.
And
I just want to say something.
people on the comments, if you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, we can see your comments. So if you want to leave a link to your portfolio, we might take it here if we have the time. So leave a link if you're brave enough.
If you're brave enough.
Okay, cool. Come on, Rojo. Show us the next. Okay,
I
portfolio one.
I wanted to flex my new UI. Okay, so first one is Alicia Marisal, and she told, definitely be super honest. I'm great at taking feedback, and I would love all of your thoughts.
Thank you for the time. Okay, let's do it. So it looks like it's in Webflow. Let's take a look. Ooh, I really like the illustration. Ooh,
Yeah, me too.
This very nice look. Wait, what's going on? What is that logo? Like on the
Ooh, I think
Aida Draws? What is that?
I think maybe she hired someone.
Well, hey, that's nice. She said like, hey, someone who knows my skills, and one of my skills is understanding what my limitations are and finding the right person with the right skills and the right talent to do something we need. And that's actually, sometimes we designers want to do it all. I am one of those people. I just want to do it all. But hey, sometimes there's better people at doing some stuff. So you should just like, delegate or just ask for collaboration with. So hey, kudos on that. And I love that she left the logo of the artist. That's really nice too.
Yeah, and I really like it. Here's the navbar. We have a home, about me, resume.
Rojo, can I ask you what are the colors that we're using? Is this brown or red?
This is purple, and this is red in the background of the image.
In the text
is like black, but it's not pure black.
Wow, I thought it was like brown. Okay. Hey, good use of hierarchy. It feels very personal with illustration. Hi, I'm Alicia, an impact-driven UX designer researcher. Okay, cool. I like now I'm liking the use of typography. That's the first thing that I see. A good use of color. So hey, kudos on all so far. Hey, I want to keep scrolling. So let's keep scrolling.
I think you could center this text.
It is center. It feels like it's center. Oh, it's not. Sorry.
It's not. Exactly. Yeah.
I cannot see. You're sharing your screen, and the thing is that our faces are on top of the screen. So let me change. Yep. There you go. Yep. Okay, cool. So yeah, that on top, everything is centered. Suddenly, it's left aligned. Make a decision. I would always say left align stuff, but hey, it doesn't look so bad to center align this. So hey, just center align it. And I will say it shouldn't be bold. You know, that subheading, that explanation, it should potentially be. I don't know, a little bit lighter. Hey, but those are little details. Let's continue and see one of the projects. Okay, hold on. Before you click on this, can you scroll down, keep scrolling and see what other projects are? Okay. Testimonials. Ooh, what's going on there? Tell me all the technical stuff that is wrong here, Rajo.
Yeah, okay. So first of all, it's kind of weird to have like this scroll and also like normal scroll and also like these buttons, but also you have like,
what are you using? What browser is this? Are you using one of those like browsers that are not real browsers?
No, this is Arc.
Exactly. Okay. No,
this is Chrome.
Open this in Chrome. Like nobody uses this. Only hipsters use this browser.
And you have the scroll like here.
Yeah, and I feel like this is coming from the browser. Is that not a browser thing?
No, because you don't need this one. Because this
I know, But what I'm saying is that the browser is defaulting to showing this instead of like, can you open this on Chrome and just show it,
Yeah. Give me a
please?
second.
Like, prove me wrong. Maybe
But
it's
it will look the same. I just want to say that.
why is Arc in the background actually Chromium?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, well, I want to see it.
Give me a second.
Anyway, what is happening here is that those scroll bars, there's a way to hide them. And also you still want to show that it's scrollable, and there's a Gestalt principle that says closure, I think it is, that tells you like, hey, there's easy ways to show people that things are scrollable or that there's more content. So without having to have scroll bars. So just a little detail. It's a technical thing.
Here, it's Chrome.
We're not seeing your screen, Rojo. I don't know.
Oh no! Oh, because it's hidden. Sorry.
20 seconds left for this one, Rojo. Do you know how to use a computer?
Viri, can you activate my screen sharing? Because I don't. It's something on Restream. It's not me.
Oh, okay. So this is Chrome and it's showing. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I apologize. It was me. I just wanted to prove. Hey, you gotta stay a little skeptical. Okay, click on one of those. Let's give ourselves 1 minute to check. The first thing, I'm not a big fan of how the layout on these cards, like the image in the center. Like, I think it could be solved a little bit better. These cards, maybe the image could be on the left and left align the text. I don't know. I think that the cards need a little bit of love. Here, same problem we're having before. It's like, make a decision. Do you want a left align or center align? The center align heading with the left align bold text in the bottom, just left align everything. You're gonna be better. Okay, cool. So we're seeing like a before and after.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, first of all, who is this person who is sharing this? Is Alicia?
Alicia Marisa.
I'm going to say this, Alicia. With all these little things, I would have already passed on you. I know this sounds horrible, but I have time. I have no time. I need to like go and see the next one, and you already lost me. But it's sad, right? Because it's just stupid details. But I'm looking for excuses to pass on portfolios because I'm trying to hire someone and yeah, exactly, those little details where it's like, hey, that's left align, but the spacing there, hey, come on. Okay, let's scroll a little bit more, and then
this is like smaller.
It's all text, and everything is bold, which doesn't. So it's bold, and the prose, the paragraphs are bold, and makes it. Or hold on, there's even bolder stuff.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
So there's like bold and extra bold.
Yeah.
For the so I would say like, hey, make those that text a little bit lighter, add a little bit of white space between the lines, so line height, just so it feels not as heavy. You don't want your text to feel too heavy because what is going to happen? I'm not going to read it. I mean, already people don't read, and if you make it look heavy, the chances of them reading are going to be way lower. So, and a lot of text. You're a designer. You're not a writer. Tell me the story. Show me the story. Don't show. Don't tell. Show. Don't tell. It's okay. I appreciate that you did a lot of effort and all this, but please just show me the stuff. Don't tell me. A ideation. Okay, IDEO. You ruined portfolios. IDEO, I'm talking to you with your whole design process, ideation. Blah, blah, blah. Stop it. Stop listening to what IDEO tells you. Everybody chooses this cookie cutter, like process case study thing that is boring. I don't want to read it. It's I know it's a lie. And if you follow this just like step by step, you're already lost me too. I don't want to work with you.
Honestly, I think IDEO doesn't use its product.
IDEO is not IDEO the ones who did this.
No. I mean, like, I'm sure they don't use its own process.
No, they do use it, and they preach on it, and it feels like a cult. Stop it! Stop listening to IDEO. Do your own thing.
Well,
Hey, I have some friends at IDEO. Hey, you're cool. But it's just like, hey, you just like ruin like design in general, because like we all now think that this design cookie cutter process is the way to go, and it's not the way to go. You go to a company and that's not how they work. They're all different. They all work in a different way, and it's adapted to what they're actually trying to solve. This thing where it's like what IDEO teaches, it's just like they're a consulting company. So they're selling a product, and the product is this design process. It will solve your all your problems. It's just like it's snake oil. Okay, so like don't follow the snake oil that they're selling. It might work for some stuff, but most of the stuff doesn't work. It's BS. Do your own thing. Entertain me with a story. That's really what we want. Oh my God, I went on a rant. So quick. I was supposedly roasting portfolios, and I'm roasting
IDEO.
all those consultancies, like design consultancies. Like it's not IDEO only; it's just like all the other ones. And oh my God. Okay, let's continue. Hey, Alicia, thank you for sharing this. I think there's a lot of typography stuff. There's a lot of details on how you tell a story here. Don't follow the cookie. Hey, yes, it's okay if your case study you're telling the story and stuff, but show, don't tell, don't write a. I don't want to read an essay. I'm sorry, nobody has time for that. Whoever tells you they have the time for that, it's a lie. They're lying. You don't want to work with them. It's like, who has that time? Okay. Okay. I want to fall in love with the visuals, and then give me that hook, and then I'll read. I'll get into the details.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to write it on a Medium post. Say, oh, you want to learn more? Go see the Medium post where I actually wrote, and it's the book. Okay. Let's continue. Portfolio 2. Alicia, thank you so much for sharing. And now with Billie Eilish, portfolio 2. Alicia. I love the name. I love the I don't know. What kind of name is that?
Ooh, I like this one.
That. Wow.
Damn,
Damn, I'm loving this. Yeah.
Look at this animation here.
That animation. Hey, but one of the little dot is there is static, while the rest is just like rotating. Hey, that detail, you selected the text and the color, the highlight color is different.
Oh, no, it's different because this is my color.
Oh, dude, stop it with your hipster browser settings. My God, hey, well, okay. Hey, really nice use of typography. I love. See the detail of like how the photo is like almost like the Tetris. It's like she took huge consideration on that, like putting the photo in a way that feels editorial. It feels like a magazine, big typography. The hierarchy is really nice. You see the next paragraph is not bold. It's and it's not tiny. It's big enough that I can still read it, but also it's not trying to compete with the main heading. So already, I am thumbs up. I already want to know more about Ellie. I will keep scrolling. I like to know
this
more.
Huge white space. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great use of the whole.
Yeah.
I don't know, above the fold thing, whatever it's called.
I just want to make a little test.
Okay.
I will do mobile website test.
So it seems like it doesn't translate that well with the padding on the right. You see what is happening there?
Yeah, look at this.
I mean, she or they try to keep the same
Yeah.
layout, the same layout in every breakpoint, which is commendable. The thing is that it creates some weird sizes in some places, I think. Can you actually just keep it in the middle and stop? Don't stop making it bigger or small, because maybe it's adapting. Stop.
This, I think this.
I'm
this
asking you to
this-
stop.
yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, see that thing. I think, you know what I would recommend there on the tech. Actually, Rojo, maybe you can recommend what should Ellie or Eli do for keeping that layout and the sizing and everything, so it looks well on every breakpoint. What would you recommend?
Honestly, for me, it's kind of hard because I was thinking that it should be a different design on mobile. But I think something you can do is scale. But I don't know if you love scaling stuff.
It's not scaling. It's using your sizes instead of pixels. Use viewport
Viewport.
width,
Yeah.
and then you can. There's some tricks. There are some things that could go wrong with that, but your line height, your font size, even the size of the photo, and everything else. If you keep and the padding, even the padding in the margins, if they are using viewport width, then it doesn't matter where it goes. It will always and it just scales, like you're saying.
Yeah.
So
The only thing I just want to say this. The other day, I started investigating about viewport width because Pablo, we had a project before, and Pablo insisted on using viewport width, and sometimes it's kind of a bad idea. But well, I made a research, and the research conclusion was you can use viewport width and viewport height, but you have to do bunch of testing, all screen sizes in the world.
exactly, it's like that doesn't just like solve the responsive problem right away. You still have to like check the different viewport sizes and say, and there's actually what is it called, a clip, or what is the CSS rule that like says,
The
oh, what?
media queries. I cannot hear you, Paps. We lost Paps. I don't know if it's just me. Oop, oop, pop. But yeah, there are. Yeah.
Okay. There's this come on, Rojo, you it's not, it's clip. It's the thing that like it's almost like a min and max font size.
Media queries.
No, dude, like god damn it. It's another thing. It's like oh, media queries is, I mean, it's like a max size,
Mm-hmm.
but for font size. Anyway, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I kind of have listened to that, but I haven't used it. I have never used it.
It's called, what is it called? Now I'm investigating it, and it's not max. It's a god damn it. Aren't you supposed to be the technical one? It's a clap. I want to say clap. Why am I saying
Oh,
clap?
the clamp. Yeah. Sorry, clamp. Yeah. The one that
Clamp!
you can select. Clamp.
Clamp.
That you
That's
can
what I
clamp.
wanted to say.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, like using clamp, which is not a very well-known CSS, what do you call it, rule, whatever it is.
Property.
Property. Sorry. Which you might actually want to see if it works on Arc. But that's a way to just like control the font size where it doesn't go super tiny or super big on gigantic screens, because then it just like it can get crazy. So using clamp can actually allow you to put limits on the side on how much it grows and how much it shrinks when you're using Viewport. Anyway, let's keep looking at Ellie. Sorry, we just go down in rabbit holes and
Look at
hey,
this
look,
animation.
this is super nice.
Good.
This is super nice. Two-factor authentication. Hey, look at that. Hey, let's hey, I love see how the difference between it's kind of the same layout that Alicia was using too. You know, it's almost
Yeah.
like the same type of content, where it's like a heading with an image, and then a heading, subheading. God damn it. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I love this one. Like it literally looks, it gives so much vibes of Stripe. I don't know. I love it, honestly. Like all the gradients and these animations, like this floating, and the shadows are so well made.
Yeah, and what I was going to say is that the cards feel really well designed. You know, like the design is the card, the background of the cards. Oh my god, my camera are god damn it. Sorry, it's just that I
Don't
got a
worry.
call, and I I don't understand how come
Done.
if I'm using the camera on the phone, why wouldn't it by default just go into do not disturb? Anyway, see the background, that gradient with the
Yeah.
colors,
Looks
and
like
that's
Stripe.
that gradient is not the same if you scroll up to the other project. Look
No.
at how the colors are different depending on the project. That means, and this one even has a background with that little thing. I don't know. That attention to detail is like really important. You see that on the left, I see what the project is, really quick, just like subheading, read more. I want to click on all of these. So, a lot to learn here for others. Like, let's click on this.
Let's go. Ooh. Great
Damn,
animation.
dude, look at that on the top. I already see what the project is about. Like, I'm already fall in love.
Yeah.
And now wow, I've never seen this on the left. The thing, what do you call it? The index for navigation. Hey, do you just want to jump to one of these? I
Oh
love
my
it.
God.
Next steps, impact. Love it. Love this. This feels very well organized, very good use of typography, really nice, simple chorizo layout, where it's just one story, it's kind of a document, but it
And
has really huh?
it's not just a plain image. It has like these kind of little details that are hard to make.
Yeah. Absolute position. I mean, they're not hard to make, but a developer would say they're hard because they don't want to do it.
Dude,
But
dude, it's working.
it's functioning. Is it a Figma prototype?
Yeah.
Nice. That's really cool. She removed all the chrome around the Figma prototype, and that way it doesn't. You know how sometimes embeds just ruin the
Yeah.
experience because they put their own UI and crap. It's like, oh no, but
Dude.
I don't know what she did, but she just removed everything. I don't know what
Oh,
sorcery or is that like how Figma embeds are? No, I'm pretty sure if Figma embeds have the name and stuff, they put their own thing, and it's like, stop it.
oh
Let
my
me
God.
play with the prototype. Look at that. That's really nice. Okay. Hey, Ali. Sorry, Ellie. You're hired. Well, I will go into the contact thing, and I want to learn more. You know, I wanna interview.
Wow. Really,
Yeah.
really great job. I really
Hey,
love it.
really simple. See how simple it is. It almost looks like a Notion doc. You know, it's just like just use that. A heading, subheading, a paragraph of text with a big image. Boom, you're done. Like, hey, continue telling the story that way. Rojo, what are you doing? Just keep scrolling.
Dude,
Okay.
I was just checking the animation with the index. Look at
Oh, on the left, I see what you're saying.
yeah.
Okay, well, you're giving us Caesars over here. Okay, cool. Hey, we don't have time. Let's move on to the next one. Ellie,
Hired.
really nice job. Everyone else, we should take a look at Ellie's portfolio, and maybe we can learn a little bit. So hold on, but we have to roast them. We have to say something bad. So I don't know.
You could add
Um,
the color of the selection.
which apparently is going to be overridden by hipsters anyway. So,
But you could use it.
okay.
I don't know.
Hey, let's go to the about real quickly. Let me
Yeah.
maybe.
Oh my God!
God
Look at
damn
that.
it! Even this is cool. God damn it, Ellie! Look at that dog. Oh my God, it's so nice. Great
And
use
for
of
me, it's
typography.
clear that
Yeah.
she's telling me something with these Chinese letters. She's telling me something. She's telling me I'm Chinese, dude.
Hold on. How do you know it's? Do you know if it's Chinese? What if it's Korean or
I
Japanese? No,
I,
it's
I I
Chinese.
know how to differentiate the letters. I don't know
Whatever.
Chinese, but I know
Whatever.
how to differentiate.
Okay. Well, Ellie, I want to really cool stuff. Let's move on to the next one.
Yeah,
Uh, da
I cannot
da da
see
da
anything.
da 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 da. Let's put an overlay with the chat to see what people are saying. Witchcraft. This makes me want to create a new unfinished portfolio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very inspiring to see other people doing portfolios. Oh, Taiwan. Edwin is saying that it was from Taiwan. Um, okay, cool. So we're going with Mayuka, Ashwin, Locre, and mayukalocre.com. Let's go. And she's saying, or he is saying, I'm working, hey, chipping meaningful. I'm working on my 4Ks study bundles. And what else? I recently graduated from Indiana University, Bloomington. Okay, feedback will be greatly appreciated. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Really brave for people to just like share their link. And hey, really nice.
I like this detail.
Majuka is now open to work. I love that. I would say that maybe it gets a little bit lost there, and I would put it somewhere. I mean,
Here.
just a little recommend. Yeah, there or even on top of the heading. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, where it says Prague UX Designer, maybe I will use it there. But
Yeah.
hey, but it's
Another
really nice detail. Another illustration. Hey, look at this. It's using some landing page. I don't know, like patterns. It's like, hey, show the numbers. Here's some
And I
experience
don't know if
project.
you see it, Paps, but here is a little super clear gradient, and it looks really nice.
Is it a gradient or is like a blur of something?
A little blur.
It looks like it's a blur, maybe of an image or something. I don't know.
Yeah, but looks great. Looks great. I really like it.
Yeah,
Really subtle.
gives a little bit of depth. Yeah, explore my projects. Hey, look at that. The cards are nice. Hey, big. I. Uh,
What I like is the border. Did you notice that the border and the shadow is changing colors too?
uh, okay. Yeah, nice.
It's a good detail.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's keep scrolling. Um, whew. I think losing the text on hover might. I would say like, hey, I want to keep it, and it's just like the big
Hmm.
arrow button. It just like takes me out of it. I would have actually see how that gradient, the text is not very readable on top of that
Yeah.
gradient, and I would expect that on hover I'll be able to read it a little bit better, but
To read a
actually
little
it's
better,
disappearing.
yeah.
So that's a little detail. I think it's nice that it has the animation and all that, but I think the gradient is actually affecting readability there. So and yeah, and you know what is happening is that she's using the gradient because the backgrounds of the images are clear
Yep.
and the text is white. So uh, I'm going to say, dude, I have used this. I've done this hack. Sometimes it's better to just like put it, not try to put it on top of the image. Just like, hey,
Yeah.
put it separate. Just like put the image and then below that put the text,
Below.
and
Okay.
and that way you guarantee that it's going to be readable. And you can still do animations and other stuff, but here. And I know that it's a common pattern to use the gradient stuff, but maybe another thing that is not just the gradient, maybe there's a little bit of blur that could be applied, So it's like a blur that way
Ooh,
the text on
yeah,
top of the
the Gaussian blur.
uh,
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
like a Gaussian blur. But anyway, or maybe the thing is that the one thing to do is making that gradient darker. But then if it's too dark, then it doesn't look nice, you know.
No,
And
and also
another
the
thing that I
bottom is
see,
black.
yeah, you know what I seen that also is just like there's always an overlay. It's not a gradient, but it's like a black overlay,
Yeah,
which is yeah. Anyway, different things to just like try there just to improve readability. That's all.
little
Let's click on
improvements.
one of these. Rojo, come on.
Let's go to one.
Ooh, look at that.
I like this
Wellness
pin.
and gaming. Yeah, that's really nice heading. Really nice use of typography. Uh, I love that the whole thing feels very well. I don't know, like chunky. You know, the even the navigation on the top is centered too with all the links, and
Yeah,
the heading is also centered, so it feels very well balanced.
yeah, I like
So
it.
okay,
And I understand what the project is just for reading this part. I like it.
yeah, yeah. I totally understand right away what's going on. And
Ooh,
then
look at
again,
this.
at
You
too
love
long
this
didn't
one.
read.
You love
Hey,
this.
that is like saying like, "Hey, I know you don't have time. I'm trying to be respectful of your time. Here's a too long didn't read. Uh, and if you want to continue, and wow, there's even a skip to solution button. Wow,
Wow,
that is great thinking there. Like thinking on the person who is reading this. It's not who is reading this, like people who don't have a lot of time,
dude.
and they're going through multiple portfolios. So this person is thinking about that and is trying to. That tells me like, oh, this person thinks about the user. This
Yeah, she
person
understands.
this person took their portfolio as a project, as like, oh my god, sorry,
Yeah.
my little puppy is
No, it's okay,
mm,
dude. Dude, I'm so I love it. I really like
yeah.
how she, and also look at how she respect the same width for everything. So the text
Hmm.
is the same width of the cards and the TLDR.
Yeah.
I like
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, I love those
Oh,
illustrations.
good.
Those are, I think I made those. Those are from
Ooh,
Humans. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's continue. I
ooh,
like
I
it.
like the
Okay,
photos.
I have some photos. Let me left
Yeah.
for this one. This video
Haters
is
will
from
say
the.
my candid is fake.
What's that?
Haters will say my candid is fake. Here is in the pin.
Oh, like the candid photos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like it.
I,
Key insights. Okay, visualizing user pain points.
Ooh,
Okay,
what's going on there? Wow. Okay, there's a story
good.
going on. Ooh, there's a
Ooh,
lot of pain points going on here. Okay, cool. I wonder if she did those illustrations too. Problem statement. Okay, how might we motivate the players? Okay, initial concepts. Continue. See, here the person is like
telling a
kind
story.
of following the process. The I, I don't want to call it the cookie cut process. Like it's like she's doing her own thing. You know, it's actually a taking that as a maybe the as a guideline of what a process is. But I can see that she like took her own way of delivering on this. Was like telling a story, like almost like a comic, like a storyboard. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Uh,
Ooh, more
a
pictures.
more photos. A key insights. The solution. Say hi to me. Hey, it's an AI
Oh,
support animal. Yeah. Wow. I
illustration.
wanna. And you can pet them. Is that what's going on? Feel Meep's head is essentially the screen of the smartwatch, and thus can sense touch like any pet. Yeah, it likes a nice pet on the head. That's really nice. Wow. Loss
Really
of
like it.
control. Loss. Wow, this is a really cool project.
Yeah,
Uh,
I would just say I will try to use the same family of icons. That's it. Nothing more.
yeah, little detail. Yeah, you're right. We design Meep to have realistic expressions.
Ooh.
Okay. I don't know about realistic, but I understand what she's mentioned. What she's saying, where it's like like yeah. Okay, so it's second fault to solution. Okay,
Oh,
so it's like on a
great
yeah, that's
idea.
really nice. I've actually seen different people do this kind of stuff where they allow you to use your Apple Watch for other things, where as a screen that like you put some hardware around it. Like I saw one that was like kind of a like an iPod,
Okay.
uh,
Oh, yeah.
but with your thingy, and then you can just like scroll through it like an old school iPod with the
Yeah.
curly thingy. Anyway, cool. Hey, any feedback do you want to give to?
I think no. I think just keep the same icons,
Yeah.
other things. Try to work on this. For me, when I saw this one, it was like I think you got like this rush of making a great portfolio, and then this was a challenge.
Hmm.
You can rework it. You can wait for when you have this rush of like passion and want to make some design to redesign this one. I think that's the main issue. But for me, I really like it. Honestly, really well made.
Cool. Okay. Cool. Yeah. On my side, it's just like I agree, Rojo. Just I see that you use illustrations and doodles in multiple places and iconography, but it just like felt inconsistent. That's all.
That's all.
So I try to keep that consistency, and that will tell me, hey, you care about those details.
Yeah.
But hey, that's good job. Yeah, I like the storytelling that is happening here, and wellness in gaming.
Yeah, I like it. I think for like just TLDR, like
Yeah,
you're a great designer. Maybe you have to work on illustrations on media.
yeah.
That's it.
Somebody is. I think we're getting some comments here from BD. Let's bring BD here and tell us what's going on. That apparently we need to. Uh,
I'm back.
hey,
Ba-da-da-da.
Yeah,
what's
so
up, BD?
we even received like a lot of portfolios from our audience. So I think it will be great if we choose one and like take a look.
Okay, you choose it for us.
Who will be the lucky one? Ding.
Uh, 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 uh. So if someone left the link or you want to get your stuff checked, leave a link. If you're on LinkedIn or YouTube, we can see yours.
This one.
To sell that design. Let's do that one.
How to take the link though?
Well, let's just type it in. To
Don't
sell.
worry, don't worry.
S and Z.
To say, can
I
you
have it.
Ele.
I have
You got
it.
it? Okay,
Great.
cool. Let's muchas gracias, Viri. Thank you, Viri. Bye. Okay,
Ooh,
cool. Susel that design, Hans Susel, UX, UI design and product strategist. What is a product strategist, Rojo? Tell me.
my product strategy. I don't
No,
know.
what is a product strategist?
Ooh.
Susel is describing herself as a product strategist. Please tell me what that is.
Honestly, I don't know.
Well, maybe she's telling us like I'm on
Yeah,
a mission
maybe
to
she will
drive
tell us.
users. The goal
Do
is to
you
make digital tools accessible for everyone. Okay, what's up?
do you like the logo?
Mm, could be simpler. Uh, I mean, it's not bad.
It's good.
Yeah,
Okay. I
but
like that you put the arrows. Great detail.
the two-story logo is making the whole nav bar be really tall.
Yeah.
And so, hey, it could just say Susel. We're already there. We're already at Susel.design. You don't need to remind me that it's dot design. Why? Because, I mean, I understand that you want to put it somewhere else so people know what domain to go to. But here, I'm already here. So
Ooh.
imagine if it was .com. Would you put Susel.com? You wouldn't, right? Well, it's
I
the
think
same.
I think it's old school to have like the dots come.
Well, maybe that's what she's going for. Just like going old school.
Dot
www.susel.design.
com.
Yeah. Uh,
Ooh. little animations. I think the animations are kind of hard to get as something. I think animations should be like something that you enjoy watching, and this is not something I really enjoy watching. It get like from the top, and it's kind of, I don't know, a surprise that maybe is.
I don't
Maybe
know
I'm
what you're talking
reading.
about. Can you repeat it? Can you show it again?
Yeah, let me. I will go. I will go. That one.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't love it. I don't think it's bad, but I don't love it.
Yeah, it could be just more subtle.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Okay, cool. A lot of text. The image
A lot
like
of text.
suffering when I wish the image was a little bit bigger. Less text will allow you to make that image bigger. Uh, that heading is really long. That explanation is really long. So like, hey, just trim it down. Ask ChatGPT, make it simpler.
Make it simpler.
uh, uh,
And everything started like as UX designer, as UX UI designer, as so it's like maybe you could explain the project first and then what you did in the project.
I suppose it's like a what I call it, the user story
Mm.
kind of writing, where it's like, as X, who is X, I'm having Y problem because of Z. So that's kind of the user story format, and I don't know if that's what she's using. No, actually, that's not what she's using. Mission focus.
I think she's like telling what she did, so that's why like
Gotcha.
as the
Okay.
user, yeah.
So she's explaining what her role was and then what she did. Okay. Well, the product, her role could be, it's already kind of explained where it says like AI, mobile, web, B2B, B2C. So I'll be like, okay, you were the designer in charge of all that stuff. So maybe use that space to explain the role a little bit better. And that way you don't have to repeat it in the description. And that will give
Oh.
more space for the image. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I suppose she's using like a grid or like a flexbox or something.
Yeah.
Say like a keep it 50-50 at least. Make the image 50% the width.
Bigger, yeah. But I like the corner radius. Congrats on that. That the parent is bigger. The corner radius is bigger than the
Hold on, I think you meant border radius.
border radius or border radius.
You're too Apple-ish. Gordon,
I hate you.
dark side. Okay.
You only
Let's click on one of these.
okay. Let's go to Luxoris, bringing 3D digital.
Big opportunity there on that image to be bigger. Just
Yeah,
like take the whole heading.
And the image is centered, but everything else it's on the left.
Yeah, if it were full width, then it would be okay. Then it wouldn't be feel center. It would just be like a big, giant image. So hey, maybe I'll recommend that. Susel, that grab my attention. Here, kind of like squinting to see what this is, and you know what I mean. Come on, this is your page. This is your space. Just make it bigger.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Looks
Look
solid.
like this is the logo.
Problem, following the platform on your side.
Problem, solution.
Okay.
Look, here someone in the audience asked like the Figma UI. Here is the Figma UI we refer to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like an embed where they're, I think Asusel embedded the file, not a prototype. So then you get this UI that, as you can see, it has the name there.
Yeah.
And then it has that UI on the right with to make it bigger and zoom and all that stuff. And I don't know how that other person was able to remove it. I don't know if it's an option that you can just like on the embed you change,
Maybe.
or if she actually used some kind of negative margin to hide that stuff and with overflow hidden. Come on,
but-
you're a technical person. Like, do it now. Hide that UI. How would you hide it? Get in the
No,
instructions.
I don't know.
What?
It's harder.
Just what do you mean? Just negative margin and overflow hidden on the
hate
whole
you.
embed. What?
I hate you, Pablo.
My God, I thought you were the technical person here. Wow.
I
Okay,
just
cool.
want to say you have like I understand why you have a lot of text here, but what you put here is a bunch of more text
Oh, you
in this
mean?
document. So it's like maybe it would be better to have like a prototype or something else.
Yeah, I kind of want that thing to be the page.
Because you embedded some more text inside here.
No, but I actually like that. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is a really nice. Is that like a website or something that feels like it's the mission vision?
No,
Damn, dude,
no, it's like a design guideline.
yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take some of those things and just put them here. Um,
Yeah,
use similar layout. Yeah, because
exactly.
I like that it's like a little bit of text and the image is big. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Let's
That's
scroll
it.
a little more.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. Okay. Well, yeah.
Okay.
It's what do you think about like just embedding the whole Figma file there?
Honestly, for me, I think would be I would prefer to have this information in the page,
Yeah.
like you put it here, little text, bunch of
Yeah.
images, colors, and stuff. I like that. You can
Yeah.
put it on the website. You don't need
Yeah.
an extra document.
Yeah. I see you just like almost like struggling like around all the Chrome and all the UI. And, like there's a navigation on the top and there's a navigation on the bottom with the footer. And now you're trying to navigate a file inside this small container. So yeah, I mean, I like the other one where it's like a prototype. So it was just like very explicit. This is the only screen that you need.
Yeah,
I think maybe here it will be better to like, hey, you want to open the Figma file? Here's a link, and it takes you to a page where you just like open the Figma file. Now you can just use the Figma tools in a different browser. Or, I don't know if in a different window where you can just like navigate freely, really well.
yeah, I like.
But take chunks from this case study or this brand identity, present it here in a nice way.
Yeah, and someone showed the secret to hide Figma UI
Ooh, okay. Let's put the secret here
in
on
the screen.
Oh yeah.
with fixed in and hot with ba boop boop ba. What
Ah,
is your general feeling about the Betty? Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I was saying.
ooh,
So
so it's just
Figma
that.
files prototypes. So Figma prototypes, I think, is good. Figma files can be tricky.
Hmm.
Like we're saying, like, hey, I will first try to grab the stuff that is in the Figma file and put it on the page, and then have a link. Like, hey, you want to open the Figma file? You want to inspect it and get in there and just like get all nerdy? Here's a link and open it on Figma.
Yeah,
Embedding the Figma file. I mean, there is this full page icon there that you're not pressing Rojo too. So I suppose like you could also just like do that. Uh,
I don't know
yeah,
if you see it, but it now it's big.
yeah, because you press the full width, like the
Yeah,
full.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. I'm ambivalent. I don't know. I don't know what to think.
I just want to ask something to you, Paps. The first person that sees the portfolio will be a HR people or it will be a designer. What do you think?
Depends on the company. Some companies have the budget to hire what do you call them?
Recruiters.
Recruiters, exactly. So it's like people who are like an external company, a third party company that is doing the job for them. So they're more like contractors who are going out there with just like looking at portfolios.
Yeah,
Uh,
so maybe that recruiter will not know how to move around and will not be comfortable with this.
yeah, it's almost like the last prototype. Sorry, the last who was it? Camila, I don't remember. Ellie, yeah, Ellie.
Yeah,
She made it really like almost like was thinking about that recruiter who is maybe not as tech savvy, maybe. And it's like, hey, here's a tool I didn't read. I know that you don't have time. You're reviewing a lot of stuff, so here's what you need to know.
here is
You know,
that's it.
and then really easy and then you know what? Do leave those geeky avenues for when the Kiki head of
Design.
design or whoever is in the design team going to they will appreciate having that link to the Figma file. They will love that. I would love that. I love opening the Figma file and seeing like, did they name the layers? Did they how like hey are they organized with their Figma file? Because like I want to work with someone who's going to be tidy on how they organize their files too, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that tells me a lot about the person too. So
Check,
hey,
check if she uses auto layout.
yeah, yeah, exactly. I don't know. Like, can you actually, when you're viewing, can you see that kind of stuff? I
No.
yeah, you can only view it, right? Well, at least here in the end, but you cannot. But I think if you leave open the file, then you can view it and you can actually see all that stuff. Which the people who want to see that stuff will appreciate that they can open the Figma file.
Yeah.
Can you click on where on that? Yeah,
Here?
that thing. Yeah,
This one opens in Figma.
yeah. There you go. So that opens the Figma file. And
Yeah, you cannot see it, but it opened the Figma file.
I yeah, because you're on the browser.
Yep. Oh, I can open it here. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Hey, that's
Ooh, look at this. Oh no.
dun,
no.
dun. Come on. No, AI does it. Like Figma, there's no excuse not to make your layers now. Like Figma, there's a rename layers thing. Although I don't know if it's on beta.
This means that it was 14,000 groups not named.
14,000
Oh my God.
groups. But by the way, I'm an anti-group. I'm an anti-groupie. Like
Yeah.
if you're using groups, I'm
Auto
judging.
layout.
Like it has to be a frame. Yeah, and frames usually they should be with a flex where it says auto layout. So
Yeah.
hey, groups, you lost me there. I'm sorry. As a fellow designer who, and I know there's a lot of controversy about this. It's like, yeah, well, I used to do things on Photoshop.
Ew.
Okay, that's good. It's 2024.
Congrats.
Congrats. um, uh, uh, yeah, I used to design everything on Flash too. I'm not complaining about that. Anyway, hey, but hey, it looks organized. I appreciate that. Sharing your Figma files is actually, hey,
Right.
it's exposing your files, exposing yourself. You know.
Yeah, congrats.
Like,
Congrats.
I remember people forget, but Figma was actually a little bit controversial in the beginning amongst designers because they didn't like sharing their Figma files with others. They didn't like being seen as we were designing. Why? Because like, oh, it's not finished, dude. Come on, I don't want people to be looking at my file was not finished. This was the thing. Like Figma had a little bit of a, I would say, what do you call it? Like a friction in the beginning by designers because I don't know.
Okay, I have a hot.
Industry didn't want the status quo to prevail.
Okay, I
Where-
have a hot take, and I'm
Yeah.
really sorry for saying this. I don't understand why designers protect so much your work. Sorry,
Because
developers share their code even if it's the shittiest code in the world.
I don't know, man. It's just like it's low self-esteem. That's what it is. It's just like insecurities. It's just like that we are so insecure and we are so afraid of being criticized that well, don't look at it, man. Well, I need to finish it before I show it to you.
Share it.
Share it, yeah.
Share it. Create community. That's how you get great. Share it.
Yeah.
Please.
Hey, Rojo, come on. Let's do another one. NDAs. NDAs.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
No, well, but I'm not talking about sharing it with the world. I'm talking about like sharing it with a teammate who also signed an NDA.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like even with another designer, where it's like, give me one more week before I can share it. It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah. Oh, we have another one from Daphne.
Daphne Hernandez.
I know Daphne. So I know it says Daphne because Daphne is Mexican.
Okay, cool. One
My
second.
newest projects is the one from Polaroid. The other ones are kind of old, but feel free to give some feedback on this as well. Okay, let's jump on it. Okay, I like this animation, but I think, I think I'm alone. Okay, I will continue. This is my show. Ba-ba-da-ba. Okay, Daphne. So I like this animation. I like it. Oh, you're
Hey,
here.
hey, that.
But
Daphne. Yeah.
I was saying that I like the animation, but for me, the this landing, this homepage is not saying nothing to me
Well,
at
it's
first.
going to say a lot. It's weird that you're saying that it's not saying anything to you.
It's
Can
not
you
catching
explain
my
more?
eyes. It's not catching my eyes. I like when you put like something, an image, a picture, something.
Okay, so I think she's going for a typographical design, which is okay. I'm only going to say that text that is appearing there could be bigger. That way,
Mhm.
there will be a bigger contrast between the heading
The-
and the subheading,
yeah,
and that way, then that's what it will catch your attention, Rojo, which is if the text is bigger. Now,
yeah,
I suppose Daphne made it smaller because some of these lines are really long. So she was like, "Ooh, see that one? Like apparently
yeah.
they're
That jump.
long, so like she didn't want that to be like." Well, make your lines smaller.
Yeah,
Make your lines
use
short.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, and that way you can make your whole text bigger, and even if when it appears and disappears, it remains the same length because that one is really long. Oh, dude, what happened there? See what is happening there? Versus the same, this line is not as long. You should have
Yeah,
kept all of those lines the same length, and then that would allow Daphne to just make the whole thing a little bit bigger, and then it would have caught your attention, bro.
yeah. Maybe that's that. Maybe that's that. You're right. Honestly, I think if it had like a huge bold type font, it would be more eye catching. But
Yeah.
on another thing, I think, but you're the
Well,
designer.
do it. You
You
right
can,
there. Get in the inspector. Make that font bigger.
and you're like, that's why I bring it. I bring you. I don't know which is the font size. I
Oh
want
my god. You know how to use inspector. Click on the little. There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. Oh, look at you. Uh,
What?
it-
Oh no, I was not selecting the correct one. Fuck.
yeah, exactly. Click on the little arrow thing. Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh, they're separate. Okay.
done. But they are separate.
Well, ideally, both of those lines are the same size. So, da-da-da.
No.
Okay. Never mind.
We're breaking.
Well, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, cool. Let's continue with Daphne Hernandez.
Yeah. Here is the project.
Wait, what? She worked on the Polaroid camera?
I will refresh because I think this one is huge because of me. No, it couldn't be. I refresh. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
Uh,
I know this is a project she made,
okay.
and here are some other projects.
Oh, this is a different project. These are different projects. Okay, cool. I thought it
Yeah.
was a project images.
I think that's confusing.
Okay, cool.
The Polaroid
Cool,
one
I-
again.
I like that. I don't know what it is,
But you cannot click on it.
oh, I suppose the screen on that thing. Okay, cool. So hold on. I think those all of those images were part of the same project then. Yeah. No.
No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Okay.
But this is because I know Daphne. But honestly, yeah, you can get confused.
Yeah, you're right. This is a different project. Okay. Okay. Let's keep scrolling.
There is nothing more, but I know you can click here on see more, and you can.
Oh, I wish. Yeah, I would have expected to be able to click here.
Yeah.
Like a Polaroid, I want to click, 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 and normal. But okay, let's see where. Oh, look at that.
That-
You should have brought those cards to the homepage, Daphne.
yeah.
Yeah,
That
bring
would
those
be
to the
better.
homepage. Get rid of that, whatever that carousel thing was.
Yeah, this could be a section on the home screen. Yeah.
Yeah, just like bring these things to the homepage. Okay, let's click on the Polaroid Duo one.
Polaroid Duo, welcome to. Okay, this image I think also could be bigger.
Well,
It's a great prototype.
I always recommend, hey, make it simpler. This time I'm like, okay, you went too simple. Like there's nothing else. That's it.
Oh, I think she has more things.
Oh, I thought that was the footer.
Yeah. Oh, me too. Me too.
I thought that was the footer of the page. Okay, cool. Okay, well, hey, you don't want people thinking that that's it. Oh, look at that. Searching, learning, and analyzing the field. Okay, yeah. What makes this looks like a Amazon page? Is that what is going on?
Ooh,
Okay.
this is about our user.
Known as the visual storyteller. Line left. Line left. Social
Yeah.
Shopper. Okay. Looks like influencers. Okay, the user journey, awareness, counter exploration. You know, can I admit something, Rojo? I never done any of this stuff. All this stuff, just like the user journey and all those graphs, never really done that stuff.
No.
Anyway, okay, cool. Yeah, tiny but mighty. I'm confused. What did she do? Like, what is? Did she do the hardware? Did she do the ads?
I know because I know this person, but I understand. I think
What do you? Because well, ready, set, go, snap. Did she make the ad?
yeah, I think it's like a project for to create a camera.
Beauties India. Oh, like the whole thing, the whole camera. Roast me.
Yeah.
I like the UI. I wish I could like the UI that it like she's. Oh yeah, it's cool. I just wish I were able to see it a little bit better because like it's always a little bit misleading whenever you present these kinds of graphics where the UI is a little bit tilted because everything looks good when it's like this, you know. But I wish there was a prototype. Maybe you scroll down and maybe there's going to be a prototype or something where we can play with this.
Maybe. Well, what
okay.
I have to admit that I like is that you created an interface at different size. I think that's great.
Yeah, there's more to a photo than a single frame. Okay. Polaroid.
All AI, Roy.
Wow. Yeah, I like it. Okay.
That was the secret all the time.
Yeah. You know, I didn't notice it because the color difference is not as.
Ooh.
Okay. Hey, it's just like I can see that there's good stuff here.
Yeah.
I just feel the presentation is lacking. The presentation of stuff, like I wish those screens were a little bit bigger and there was more explanation about them. And
you know what I would do? Like instead of this, I will use these same frames but bigger, and create more images instead of one image with a bunch of frames.
Exactly. I mean, I see the use of this almost as a breaking point. It was like, oh, look at this. And then now let's go into details. So let me show you this, what happened here, and what were my decisions behind this, and look at this thing, which she actually did. If you scroll down, up, sorry, there was a section where she did that. Well, you could say that she did this here, but it still feels too small. Here, this is where I wish there was a little bit more of this, and even just like make some of these even bigger,
Yeah.
where it's been explained what is happening. So there's good stuff here. I just
Yeah.
feel the presentation is lacking. That's all.
But great project.
Rojo, I'm kind of tired, man. I don't know. I didn't sleep, so I think
I think
we
can
gotta
finish.
call it a day. I'm sorry, guys. Next time, hopefully, we get to review more portfolios.
We did 5, right? I guess. I think
Yeah,
that's
we
the- what
we
we-
did 4 from the submission and 1 from the community.
it was nice. It was what we expected. And if you didn't get a chance to got your portfolio roasted, you can go to destroy my portfolio. Oh my god, again. Destroymyportfolio.com, and I will be receiving your portfolios and we can review it on the next session. So
Yeah, there are a lot of people commenting, roast me, roast me. Well,
I
go
know.
I know.
More
I
time.
go, go and leave your portfolio so we can roast it on the next time.
Next time, I'm going to actually sleep, and that way we'll have more energy, and we could do kind of a marathon. You know?
Dude, but we
That
did
would be nice.
5.
So
We did 5. That was the
No, we need to do 100. You know?
in one live stream.
Condition, like,
Yeah, just like a full weekend, just destroying portfolios.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a Mr. Beast video.
Yeah, marathon, destroying your portfolio marathon. We should plan it, and I'll bring my snackies just to keep the energy going. But hey, thank you everyone who shared this and like saying. I see that people here like they're saying roast me. So I'm gonna put here the chat. So I don't know. It's really cool to just like see people being very open about this stuff, and also just like hey, asking for help, you know. And asking for help is not easy. It's sometimes as designers we are asked to perfection is something. It's like a badge of honor that we want to carry, and but perfection is hard, you know. It's not just hard, it's impossible. So we sometimes don't share because it's not perfect. And like actually, and if it's not perfect, then there's shame behind this because I'm going to share, and people are going to shame me in front of others. Like nobody wants that, right? But people are seeing it as a hey, it's okay to put it out there and to learn, like by a couple of idiots this giving me feedback. A lot of the feedback that we give here, I take it with a grain of salt, and it's always good to just like reach out to other friends, to other designers, and just like ask them too what they think, and and what do we say here? We're biased, you know, and I'm biased, as you heard. I'm biased against IDEO, and I'm biased against the design process. But I know that there's other people who are not. I don't get them, but so like, hey, so like maybe you shouldn't be listening to me.
And also for those that are looking for portfolios and haven't done or finished their own portfolio, I want to share our tool that we are working on currently. So you can take a look. It's going to be here.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. So that's a really alpha thing. Like
Really alpha.
like should we like let's actually check Guido Sanchez. You know what? Should we do it? Just like select someone from the audience.
Ooh, ooh. Let's try. Let's try.
But do what?
Well-
Let's explain what we're going to do.
Well, I'm going to totally going to CN Folio. Let me actually create a new page in folio.mucho.ai. Okay, cool. So, window, folio, let's share. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let me go grab a name from the audience. Sounds brutal. Guido Sanchez, audience. If you're curious, check out mine. Okay, so I think Guido Sanchez is willing to get their stuff out there. So I'm going to create a portfolio here. So tell me if I'm getting the name wrong. Okay, so Guido Sanchez.
Cardarelli. Cardarelli.
Cardarelli.
With double L, I'm sorry. Cardarelli.
Cardarelli.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Let's. I'm going to say that this person is a designer. So you're seeing a tool that we're building for creating your portfolio and just like grabbing information from other places that are out there publicly, and then from there, just like starting to get to know you better, and that way you can just like create content with that. Now, this is like first scraping stuff from the interwebs. Apparently, we found Guido.
Found Guido. We found Guido.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to think that this is the right one. And Guido Sanchez Cardarelli is a seasoned designer with a passion for creating users. So this is like a here on Folio, we're like kind of getting information from here. If this wasn't correct, then we can just go looks good. But if not, we can just correct it with AI. And then from here, like we're seeing the different projects in which Guido has worked at. And then it's just to continue. Yeah, are this the hats that you have worn? Skills that you have said, like interaction design, and then from here we're going to build a landing page, which hopefully, like again, this is like we're just building this, so be mindful that this is not going. By the way, like look at this little dude.
Look at that. So good.
My favorite is the cowboy guy. Honestly.
Oh, I have it.
Yeah.
Ooh, Billy has it.
Yeah, wait.
So wow, this is taking a little longer than it should, but hey, it's preparing the website,
rat.
the
Ooh.
web space. Oh, look at that, Guido Sanchez. Look at those eyes. I can
Look at that.
well, here, like it created a very simple, like almost like a CV, where it's like with different skills, professional experience, and all this stuff is like real information.
Hey, can you edit the style?
I'm sorry.
Can you edit the style?
Oh, you can edit the style. You're correct. Yeah, and there's some templates here that you can play with on different font combinations and stuff. And now this is just like the starting point, but the idea is that you are, in fact, what you're doing, you're teaching an agent of the little robots. You're telling them about yourself, about your projects, the things that you have worked on, so they know more about you and they can create content for you, and they can help you create your case studies. They can help you creating all the stuff that we have seen today. Like it's almost like a tool to allow you to publish this thing. Now, this is, dude, I cannot sign up. I wish we had better tools. Like this is like the worst CTA, by the way. We have to. This is so dumb. Dude, there's no back. Okay, anyway, we're working on this. It's always like this. Like we're working on this tool that is called Folio, and we want to help people like create a portfolio with AI, and just like it's, I don't know, like this is like a very old version that is out there, but what we're doing is actually pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. So
I think that's it. We're done for today.
Congrats.
thank you so much. Well, let's put the producer.
Woo!
Who was handling all the emojis in the back? Who was reading all your comments and all that stuff? Vidi G, the biggest of the G's, like the coolest of the G's, the real G.
Yeah, it was really cool. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much. Wow, there was music in the background. Let's put it up. And let's get out of here. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Have a
Let's
good
put
one.
some minimal house. But you need to dance too, Vidi.
Like that. Taco, taco, taco,